Everyone, and welcome back to 21 Days of Yoga for Transformation and Inner Peace. Welcome to day 6. Today we will be working on our emotions. Unblocking maybe some tension in the hips is where we normally hold our emotions. So get ready, grab a mat, and let's get started. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for your daily wellness practice, and share with a friend, and maybe comment on how this practice is feeling in your body, especially this practice, because we'll be maybe unblocking some emotions that we have stored up. It can be uncomfortable, so just be, mentally, spiritually prepared for that, and let's get into it. Okay, so welcome back, everyone. Let's get started today. I was feeling very called to take out my Oracle cards today. I've been feeling very connected with, just what I consider my, higher beings, my angels, my guardian angels. So I kind of wanted to take a card out today to kind of center our practice around that and center our journaling practice around that today. So I'm going to ask the angels to tell me, show me what, our community needs to know for today. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to show you. The card we got today is intention. So we are setting our intentions. This one. Okay, so what this card is telling us is that we need to set our intentions, and we need to trust what our intentions are, because it reminds us that we are connected to the divine. So something within us, our souls, are divine and connected to a higher spirit, a higher power. So we really need to connect with that divinity that's inside of us. And when we connect with that, when we connect with our true selves, sometimes we like to say with our souls, and take the time to listen to that divine voice inside of us, then things will start showing up, and things will start going and flowing, and the divine shows us that the right people, the right things will show up at the right times when they need to show up. So when you're connected with yourself, you can more easily see those things. So that's the card that came up today. You guys know it's in Spanish because I live in Spain. So most of my cards are in Spanish. Anyway, and so let's get started in our practice today. All right, coming to a seated or a laying position. Honestly, a laying position would actually be very nice for this meditation and breathing practice. So let's get started today. Coming to a lying position or staying seated, whatever feels right. Connect with that divineness. Connect with, what our body is telling us, what we feel like today. And let's start deepening the breath. In and out through our nose. Inhale, big breath. Hold. 1, 2, 3. Exhale slowly. And let's do that exercise a couple more times. Inhale through the nose. Hold. 1, 2, 3. Exhale slowly. Inhale through the nose. Hold. 1, 2, 3. Exhale slowly. I don't know if you can feel it, but I definitely can. My nervous system just calming, my body just relaxing deeper into the position. Let's do that for a couple more rounds. Inhale slowly through the nose. Hold. 1, 2, 3. exhale. Inhale slowly through the nose. Hold. 1, 2, 3. Exhale slowly. Coming back to our natural breath here. Feeling the air coming in and out of our nose. Feeling slightly lighter, slightly more grounded, slightly more in tune to this moment. I'm in a safe space. I'm in a peaceful space. I find peace in my space and within myself. Very nice. Hands come to heart center. Let's put an intention today for the practice, like the oracle card that came out today. Our intention is to connect with ourselves, connect with the divineness within us, and connect with our emotions. Feel those intentions in your heart. Very nice. And slowly opening our eyes, coming to the present moment, we are going to come to all fours today. So making our way there. Hands are going to be under our shoulders, maybe slightly more forward to not put too much pressure on our wrists. And knees are going to be hip width apart. Very nice. Now we're going to drop the belly, inhaling, opening the chest, chin up. Exhaling, rounding through the upper back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, coming down. Inhaling through the center. Here we are going to be taking our knee. Our right knee, we'll start with our right knee. Our right knee is going to come up and it's going to come towards our elbow, out and up and back, making big circles with our knees, warming up the hips, inhaling towards our elbow, up and back and down. There we go. Inhale, up, exhale, around and down. Inhale, up. Exhale, around and down. We want to be looking down. We want a long spine in the back. Very nice. One more time. There we go. And coming down. Now with our left, we're going to be coming to our right elbow, up and back, and around big circles. Very nice. Up to our elbow, up and around and back. Elbow, up, around, and back. Trying to connect with your breath here. And coming to center. Very nice. And we're going to send the hips back. To Balasana. Deep breaths here. Excuse me. Inhale, coming up. Very nice. Okay. So from here, we're going to tuck our toes, sending the hips up, downward facing dog. Maybe pedaling the heels out here. Then once you've kind of warmed up into the position, coming to center, finding some stillness. Long back, hips are up and back. Long neck, loose neck. You should be able to move your head here. It's loose. Fingers and toes wide. Even your baby toe should be touching the ground. How does that feel? How does that feel in your body today? Very nice. Now we're going to come through to plank here. Coming to plank from downward facing dog, you're probably going to have to step your feet back a little bit to come to plank. Very good. Activating our core. Very nice. And now we're going to take our right knee and it's going to come to our right hand. And it's going to come down right behind our right hand. And we're going to come down, walking our left foot back to bring our hips to the floor. We're coming to pigeon here. This is my favorite stretch in yoga. I don't know, I think we just forget about stretching like the outer part of our hip. And it just feels so good. So we're gonna stay here, stay up a little bit. Maybe you wanna tuck your left foot for stability to keep your hips squared. Now, where your right foot is completely up to you. Maybe it's closer to your left hip, or maybe we're walking it out a little bit wider. Both are good stretches. They're just different stretches, and it really just depends on your body, your practice. Plus, we're taking it slow here, so we don't want to push it too much. So just listen to your body. Opening up that hip, lifting. Hands come flat on the floor. And if you don't have your left foot tucked already, we're going to tuck it and lifting our knee. We're going to come back through plank position and we're going to change. Left knee comes to our right behind our left hand. We're going to walk our right foot back to let our hips come down. Very nice. Breathe through it. Adjust your left foot wherever it needs to be. Maybe we're more at like a 90-degree angle, or maybe our heel is closer to our right hip. Whatever feels good, or whatever feels good today. You know, every day is different. Our bodies feel different every day. So just listen. First, listen to you, then listen to me. But your opinion, your body is the most important. One more breath here. Very nice. Hands come flat onto the ground, tucking our right foot, if you haven't already, lifting our right knee, coming through plank. Now from here, we're going to take our left foot that's coming outside of our left hand. Very nice. And our right foot that's coming outside of our right hand. And we're going to bring the hips down into Malasana. Maybe you need to adjust your hips here a little bit. Rock from side to side. Maybe your heels are slightly up. It's up to you. It's up to you. It's your practice. If your heels are slightly up, I would take just some kind of support, maybe a pillow. If you have a block, that would be wonderful under both heels. And if not, we're going to bring our heels down. Now, what I was taught about this position is that we don't want to just like round through the back and unbalance the posture. So we're going to grow. We're going to push our knees out with our elbows, and our spine is going to grow as much as possible, and the crown of our head is going to go up to the sky. And our weight isn't all the way back in our heels. We want it to be balanced within our feet. So if you feel like your weight's back in your heels, we want to bring it maybe a little bit forward towards our toes. Very nice. Hands come to the ground. And we're going to walk our left foot back. Now we're going to be in a runner's lunge, but it's going to be slightly more open. So I don't know if you can see, our right foot is going to be outside of our right hand. We're going to adjust it, toes pointing forward. Very nice. Letting our hips drop, maybe bringing our eyes slightly forward, slightly looking at the front wall. If you want, you can drop the left knee and untuck the left toes. If you have problems with your left knee in this position, I would definitely advise putting a pillow or a blanket under this knee. Finding what feels good. Tucking our left toes, left knee comes up. We're going to change here. So left foot is going to come outside of our left hand and right foot is going to come back. Runner's lunge, slightly more open than usual. Breathe here. Maybe bringing our gaze slightly forward. Our drishti, our focus. Where our gaze goes, our focus goes. Right knee coming down and untucking our right toes. A few more breaths here. We can probably feel that stretch through our right hip, through our right thigh. Don't forget a pillow or a blanket under your knee if that's what you need. Take care of your body first and foremost. Very nice. Okay, so we're going to tuck our right toes, lift our right knee. Our left leg is going to come back into plank position. We're going to drop our knees, drop our chest between our hands, and come down to the ground. Very nice. We're going to open our arms out wide. And we're going to let our right knee open, coming up maybe to our elbow. I would suggest looking at the opposite hand, so you can look at your left hand here. And let's change. So the right leg is going to come down, left knee coming up to left elbow, and looking towards the opposite direction. So our left ear is going to be on the floor here. Right left knee is going to come back down. We're going to push up, hands below our elbows, coming to a seated position, sitting back onto our heels. And we're going to sit to come down to Shavasana today. Let's lay down. Palms of our hands facing up. Toes falling slightly outward. And just notice how you feel. Are there any emotions that came up in this practice today? What is the divine trying to tell you? And slowly bringing our attention back to our bodies. Or you're welcome to stay a little bit longer. And slowly making our way up to a seated position. And if not, you can stay on your back. So if you're still laying on your backs, please, that's wonderful. Our journal practice today is going to be in alignment with the oracle card that we pulled at the beginning. Are you in alignment? Reflection for today. Are you in alignment? When do you feel that you are connected with the divine, or what moments have come up recently that you feel like you're connected with a higher power? I was just telling my mom the other day, shout out mom, that I was in a really, really deep meditation practice, and I felt like I was connected to something higher, like my guardian angels. So if there have been moments like that in your life, or where your intuition is just on point, or where, you felt like everything was just put into place and you don't know how it happened, then I really want you to reflect on those moments today in your journaling practice. Thanks for being with me. Have a beautiful day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.